But yeah, I appreciate you having us, man. I appreciate everybody that's here and the fact that you all have showed up and you've given us your attention and your time, which is extremely valuable. And myself and Bill Cousins, who's my partner in this venture, we do not take that lightly. We are going to give you a ton of value, and we're going to show you something that unless you've been on this exact workshop, you've never seen anybody else teach, because I had never heard about this method until Bill showed this to me, and I was completely blown away. And I've been doing video marketing since 2008. So if y'all are ready to go, just give me a quick one, and we'll get started really quick. Cool. And Bill, I don't know, you want to say a quick hello to everybody?
Yeah, hey everybody. Got some ones flowing in there, so everybody's ready to go. Nice lively group. That's awesome.
You sure do. You sure do. Are you ready, Bill?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take it away and rock it out. If you don't mind muting your mic, Bill, in case you start typing.
Sure.
Awesome. And here we go. So today, wherever you are in the world, you're going to learn how to create instant authority, and you're going to see why this is very important so that you can rank like crazy without doing complicated, boring SEO work and without getting overwhelmed by any of the tech, which causes paralysis, right? So we're going to get cracking here. Again, I already gave you the big thank you. We don't need to cover that. Now, y'all do owe it to yourself to pay close attention. We are going to go pretty quick here because people tend to lose their attention after about an hour. So I'm going to go pretty quick, so you want to make sure you pay attention. Get out a notepad and a paper. Something comes up, you got a question on something or you're concerned about something, just jot it down on a pen and a paper so that you can remind us and ask us the question. If we miss your question, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just because I want to get through the content. We'll stay till the end and answer everybody's question, okay? So we'll stay here until we have to make sure that we've answered all your questions. But get out a notepad and make sure to take a note if you need to on something that comes up. Make sure you watch all the stuff that we're going to show you in this training. There's going to be certain sections that you're not going to want to miss anything that we're talking about, because there are some steps that if you miss one step, you'll screw this method up. Okay? You don't want to miss that step because it's an important step. So you want to make sure to pay attention and, again, shut off all the distractions, the Facebook, all that stuff. So you're in the right place if you want instant traffic from Google and YouTube. Y'all are very fortunate because when I got started doing this stuff back in 2002, it was not as easy as it is these days. So you're in the right place. You want to be seeing and getting rankings today. You want to turn these rankings into money without waiting days, weeks, months, years. I mean, we all want success as fast as possible, right, to get the results. And so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about building like tons of boring backlinks to get these results. You don't have to worry about doing endless video embedding and on social media sites. Now, listen, the building of the backlinks is effective, and it's an important strategy, and the embedding is effective, and it's an important strategy. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't do that stuff. It's just that we've been able to get these rankings without having to do that stuff, okay? You don't have to drop countless social bookmarks, and you don't have to construct complicated PBNs. Again, very effective stuff. You don't have to go through all that stuff to get the results that we're going to show you here today, and you don't have to write mind-numbing 1,000-word articles. I mean, we'd be here all day with all the rankings that we had if we had to do a lot of this stuff, okay? Now, obviously, to be 100% transparent with you, there are instances when you have to do this stuff for very competitive keywords, right? And the method that we're going to show you is a great way to build a solid foundation and build solid authority to your channel. And if there's a really big keyword that you have to go after and you didn't rank for what we showed you how to do, well, then you're going to have to deploy some of these strategies. But all the rankings that we're showing you here tonight, we did not do any of this stuff, okay? I want to make sure that sound is coming through, okay, because Ken is saying he's not getting any sound. Just give me some ones and let me know that you're getting sound. Okay, yeah. So, Ken, I think you're the only one that's not getting any sound. All right. So if you stick around to the end, Josh said he had a bonus, but we're going to also do the same thing. We're gonna give you a couple of really cool bonuses. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna give you all of these slides so that you can walk away at the end of today's presentation with all of the slides. And the second thing that we're gonna do is I created a 20-minute training. It's a video training. You can't get the training anywhere else except for on this presentation. It's going to teach you how to create recurring revenue with this method. And this is what Bill and I do in our business, and this is how we create recurring revenue with this method. So you all are going to get this training that's going to show you how to do that. Does that sound cool? So we're going to show you the method for free, and we're also going to give you the training on how to create recurring revenue for free. I think that's pretty cool. That's how much we value your time and how much we appreciate it, and we want you to know that we appreciate it so that you know that you're going to walk away here tonight with a lot of value. Okay, awesome. Lots of excitement here. Sweet, thanks, cool, great, cool beans, cool, Everett, yes, Charles, Maria, Peter, Clay, Kim, Paul. All right, awesome. Okay, real quick, I'm going to have Bill tell you a little bit about himself. And the reason we're just sharing with you who we are is so that you know that we are qualified to be here. I don't know about you, but I don't want to waste an hour of my time with somebody who doesn't know what the heck they're talking about. Like if I'm going to spend an hour of my time learning from someone, I want to know that that person actually does what he teaches and is not some Yahoo, right? So that's why we're just going to give you a little background on us so you know who we are. So Bill, take it away.
Okay, everybody. Bill Cousins here again. Glad to meet all you guys. I've been using video full time to generate traffic and sales since about February 2011. I'm a trainer, affiliate marketer, award-winning training and software product creator, video ranking innovator. Taught thousands of people how to use videos to make money and get higher rankings, plus more traffic, and created and launched several best-selling video marketing trainings and software platforms, and my online businesses generate multiple six figures per year. So that's me.
Giddy up. Everybody say hi to Bill real quick. Bill, you're getting a ton of highs in there.
Hey, everybody.
Awesome. And real quick, my name is Anthony Aries. I'm the CEO of Prosperity Publishers and Real Deal Productions. I've generated millions in revenues from my internet businesses. I've been doing this for a long time, since 2002. I've also been an entrepreneur for 22 years. I was fortunate to be born into an entrepreneurial family. It's in my blood. It's come with a lot of failure, though. There's been a lot of success, but there's been a lot of failure, right? And that's part of being an entrepreneur. I've been an internet marketing expert for 15 years, a traffic expert for 15 years, a video marketing expert for 7 years, and I've built and sold several companies and brands. And I'm dedicated to empowering like-minded entrepreneurs like you achieve their dreams so that I can continue to also grow through masterminding with you. And listen, we're not here to save the world. We're all here to make money. But I also get a lot out of empowering like-minded people like yourself that show up to a workshop like this, because I get to connect with you. I get to learn with you. I get to empower you. I get to put success into your life. A long time ago, someone did that for me. Someone put success into my life. They empowered me. They taught me how to think and become better at what I do. And I like to pay it forward. And so I get a lot out of doing this besides making the money. So let's dive right in and get cracking. So what you're going to witness today is that authority is a huge deal for Google. It's becoming more and more of a big deal. And the reason why it's becoming more and more of a big deal for Google is because it's hard to fake authority, right? It's very, very hard to fake authority. And so Google likes that, because that means it's hard to get on the first page. If Google makes it about authority and YouTube makes it about authority, it's hard to get on the first page because it's hard to fake it, right? So according to Forbes magazine, one of the 8 crucial factors for dominating Google search results in 2017 and beyond, guess what it is? It's authority. Okay, authority is a big deal. And so Forbes is even talking about how much of a big deal it is. The big problem with authority is, again, it takes forever to build it. Like if you're trying to do it with a website, the only way that one of the main ways that you can do it is you have to go buy a really old domain name, okay? And domain names are getting very expensive. Some of you already know that. I know that a lot of you guys and girls in Josh's crew are very SEO savvy, and I know that a lot of you already know how expensive aged domains are getting. Why are aged domains getting expensive? Because Google loves authority and age domains have authority, right? So how do you do that with video? How do you build authority with video? And I didn't know how to do this until Bill showed me how to do this over a year ago. He showed me how he figured out a way to do it in minutes with video instead of waiting days, weeks, months, and years. And you're going to learn how to do that too. And you know, at the end of the day, that's why we're here, is to learn how to do things fast so that we can enjoy this, the good life, right? The sunsets, the wine, the enjoyment of good food and company and freedom and getting to do what we want with who we want, when we want, where we want, right? That's what it's all about, is achieving that success rapidly. So why this is awesome for you is that you can actually use this traffic for anything. You can use this for affiliate marketing, because all we're doing is just showing you how to get traffic, right? So we're showing you how to get traffic fast with video. So you can use that for affiliate marketing. You can use it for CPA marketing campaigns. You can use it for Amazon affiliate marketing, SEO consulting, e-com, right? You can use videos for e-com, physical products. You can do it to launch Jack product launches. You can do it for lead generation. You can do it for local SEO. And this is Bill and I's favorite, rank and rent video channels. This is what we like to do. We like to rank and rent video channels, and we like to create recurring income by doing that. That's our favorite model. But you can use it for any of the other models, okay? So because this is our favorite model, and this is the model that we use in our business and in the real world, this is the one that we're going to kind of talk about today. Is that okay with you all? Is it okay if we do that? Give me a 1 and let me know that it's okay. We talk about, because this is the one that we're familiar with, right? Okay, cool. Everyone's cool with that. John, Jay, Kim, Ken, Ray, Derry, Randy. There's so many of you. There's hundreds of you on this call, so it's impossible for me to call everybody's name, so forgive me if I am not able to call your name. Philip, Choa, Mark, Philippe, Randy, Lori, Daniel. Hey, Danny, how are you? Daniel Woodward, good to have you here. There's a lot of you that I recognize, too. Cool. So with this method, too, one of the biggest questions that we get from people is, all right, this is really cool. You can rank really fast, but do these rankings stick? Yes, they do stick. We're going to prove it to you. You are able to get long-term sticky page 1 rankings for valuable keywords so that you can build sustainable income generating traffic, okay? And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you in a little bit. Before I prove it to you, there's a couple of things I want to ask you. Yes, this is a live webinar, Mario. Unfortunately, only Mario would be able to know that because he asked that, but yes, this is a live webinar. I'm going to prove it to you, but before I do, I got some questions for you. It's very important that y'all pay attention to me. Does everybody have attention to me? Is everyone paying attention? It's very important because I need you to answer these questions for me, okay? Very important. All right, the first question. Here's the first question. Have y'all seen billboards like this before? Attorney, billboard, injured. I've been there. Have y'all seen these before? Okay, great. Yes, lots of yeses. Has anybody in here ever called one of these billboards? Nope. Everett, nope. Bart, nope. Paul, nope. John, no. Joe, no. Charles, no. No. Maria, no. Peter, no. Philip, no. Mac, no. No. Okay, so why do you think this guy's spending a few $1,000s a month on this billboard if nobody's calling him? We got 1 yes. Mark, out of hundreds of no's. Visibility, yep. Andrew said visibility. Well, he's not getting any traffic because nobody's calling it, right, Mika? Branding, yes. Visibility, yes. Authority, branding. Name recognition, branding, familiarity, yes. Okay, cool, awesome. Next one. Has anyone seen this before? Park benches with advertising on them. Yep. Lots of yeses. Okay, has anyone ever called any of these before? Nope, never, nope. Cornelius, no. David, no. John, no. Charles, no. Paul, no. Maria, no. Jamie, no. Adrian, no. Again, why are they doing it? Branding, right? Over $5K a month, yeah. It's not cheap, man. Mika says over $5K a month, yeah. Not cheap. Yeah, branding. They're doing this for branding and name recognition, right? Okay. How about this? I ripped this from the Yellow Pages. This is from the Yellow Pages. This was a full page ad in the back of a Yellow Pages phone book. Okay? Anybody ever call one of these? Yeah, they still make those, Steven. Okay, so these ads are, to take a full page ad on the back of a Yellow Pages phone book is like $30,000. Why would they spend 30 grand if nobody's calling it? People are on the call right now saying, do they even make those anymore? They sure do. Okay, crazy, right? Crazy, right? Okay, so they're doing it for branding and name recognition, right? They're doing it because of their egos. Their egos is a big part of why they're doing this. It's their egos because they want their brand. They want to build their brand. How about this one? Sides of a bus. You'll see a lot of this in big cities, right? This costs a ton of money to get a bus wrapped. A ton of money. Okay? Fortune. Nobody's calling up. Nobody's calling though, right? Nobody is calling. It depends, Andrew, what city you do it in, but it can be $10,000 and upward per bus. Depends what city you're doing it in. Nobody's calling it, but these guys are doing it, right? Okay. So what I want to do really quick, the first thing I want to do really fast is I know that you all are SEO savvy, but I just want to show you something really quick here. We're going to jump in over here and look at the Google AdWord Planner. Okay, I pulled up Boston personal injury lawyer, right? That's a big keyword. It doesn't get that many searches, though. It's a big city. Now, do y'all know how many people live in Boston? Boston demographics has, according to 2010, 617,000 people living in Boston. It's a lot of people, right? 600,000 people. Now, Google is telling us that out of those 600,000 people, only 100 to 1,000 of them are typing, I'm going to make this bigger, only 100 to 1,000 of them are typing Boston personal injury lawyer. Andrew says, yeah, right. Right? So it's obviously not true. They're not giving us all of the data, right? It's not 100% true. But let's just go with this 100, right? We got 100 over here. Let me bust out a calculator. So we got 100 per click, $85 per click. So these guys right here, Boston injury lawyer, ad. These guys right here are paying $85 a click. Now, I'm not going to click them because I don't want to cost them $85. They're paying $85 a click per click. Now, that's not me even calling them, filling out a form. That's a lot of money, right? Is that a lot of money, $85 a click? That's a lot of money. They pay Google. This is why Google makes $69 billion a year. Think about how many keywords are out there that Google is charging for. Right, so $85 a click, $85 a click, $85 a click, right? That's a lot of cake for one click. Now let's just do the math on that, right? I'm gonna just move this over here so that we can see these guys. Boston personal injury lawyer, right? 100. What to go with the low number? 100 searches times $85 a click is $8,500 for that one keyword. And I'm picking the low number. I'm not even picking the 1,000. If it was 1,000, it would be 85,000, right? So we're picking the low number, 100. Now that's just one keyword, right? What about this keyword, personal injury lawyer Boston? That's another 100 times 81. That's $8,100. How about this one? Personal injury attorney, 100 at $58. That's $5,800. So let me just add this up. 8,100. 8,100 plus the 8,500. We'll just do a handful of them. Let's just humor me. Let's just do a handful of them. 100 Boston injury lawyer, 100 at $115, right? So that's $11,500. my degree's in finance. I'm really good with numbers. So 100 times 115 is 11,500. So just with those 3 keywords, look at what we're at per month. How bananas is that? It's pretty bananas. Isn't that pretty bananas? Now, do y'all know that they only need 1 client? If they get $1 million case and they get 1 client, do you know how much money that is for them? That's 300 grand. Lawyers collect 30% if they win a settlement. So if they get $1 million case and they win, that's 300 grand. So that 28 grand is really not that big of a deal for them. Okay. All right. So everyone's following me so far. It's really important that you pay attention to what's going on here, because the idea is we're going to come in and we're going to give them something sort of like this for only $9.97 a month. If they're paying $28,000 with just 3 keywords. If I came at them with like 200 keywords, do you think if I came to an attorney in Boston and I said, hey, I can get you 200 keywords for $997 a month, would that interest you? Now remember, these are these guys over here. These are these guys over here we're talking to. I'm going to give you 200 keywords around the city of Boston for $997 a month. Would that interest you? Give me a 1, right? Does that make sense, right? They're paying $28,000 for 300 searches a month, right? 300 clicks a month. And they're paying for these buses, and they're paying for these yellow page ads, and they're paying for these park benches, and they're paying for these billboards. And we're like, hey, we'll give you 200 keywords for $997. Does that make sense? Makes sense, right? Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm glad y'all are following me. So let me just pull up what that looks like in Boston as an example. Now, we're using Boston as an example. We decided to pick a big city because a lot of times we'll do a webinar and someone is like, yeah, but no one's ever heard of this city. So that doesn't count, right? So we're like, Bill and I are like, well, let's show everyone that this works in a big city, a big competitive city like Boston. And we don't service this city. So that's why we're doing case studies here. Every time we've showed people where our clients are and we actually show examples of our clients, there are people, I'm not saying that you all would do this, but there's 1 or 2 people in the crowd that will go in and undercut our clients because they know that the people are buying the service from us. So they'll go in and undercut the client and take the client away. So we don't show any more of our client stuff. So Bill and I decided we're never going to do anything in Boston. So we'll just use Boston as an example when we do our calls. Okay. So here we are in Boston. And you got all these areas in Boston. You got Boston and you got Cambridge. You've got, if I zoom in a little bit over here, you've got, this is Charlestown over here, right? This is where Paul Revere ran. This is a really big city. This is, not far from Boston. So you got all these surrounding areas. You got East Cambridge. You've got, you got the Back Bay over here. So this is all stuff that's surrounding Boston, right? So I'm an attorney in Boston. All these people are important to me, right? The people in Charlestown are pretty important to me, aren't they? I mean, they get hurt too. They need help, right? The people in East Cambridge are important, and the people, anyone surrounding Boston within a 10 or 15 mile radius is pretty important, right? Okay. So I just wanted to show you a map so that you can kind of all get an idea of what's going on, right? Because you need context to understand what we're doing and how this all works. And I just want to make sure that you don't miss anything and you get this. This is really important. Okay, so here's how we do it. Here's how we get the rankings. I'm going to show you the rankings. I know everybody wants to see some rankings. So how about I show you some rankings really quick? So these are all cities that are surrounding Boston. And I can show you more, but Josh said 200 was too many. So if you stick around to the end, I'll pull up this spreadsheet with a few hundred rankings in this area, and we can run through them all. But for now, I'm just going to show you some of these, right? So Truck Lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Boom. There we are. That's from February. We want to show you these old rankings so that you know that these stick. So there we are. There's one. Best Truck Injury Lawyer, Billerica, Mass. There's another one. Motorcycle Lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Truck Injury Lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Motorcycle Injury Lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Truck Injury Lawyer, Charleston, Mass.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
you want to zoom
Yes.
your screen back in? We can't see the listings.
I know. Why not?
I don't know. Did you make your screen bigger before? Oh, there you go.
Can you see now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Here we go. One more time. I'll start again. Truck lawyer, Charleston, Mass. There we are right there. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Best truck injury lawyer, Bill Ricca. There we are right there. And there we are right there. Two listings. This is us. 1, 2. Motorcycle lawyer, Charleston, Mass. There we are right there. Truck injury lawyer, Charleston, Mass. There we are right there. Motorcycle injury lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Right there. Truck injury lawyer, Charleston, Mass. Right there. Let me share something else that's going on here that's really cool too. Best truck injury attorneys, Bill Ricca, Mass. Do you see this long tail keyword over here? Do you see the long tail keyword? We're optimizing for a very long tail keyword because does anybody know the answer why we're optimizing for a long tail keyword? We're optimizing for this long word, but look at the word that we're ranking for. Best truck injury attorneys, Bill Ricca. Here, let me pull up this one over here. Look at truck lawyer, Charleston, Mass. But look at what we're optimizing for. Best truck, automobile, car, motorcycle, work, accident. Many keywords inside of it. Exactly, Charles Earls, you nailed it. Right, there's multiple keywords inside of this long keyword. So we optimize for a really long tail keyword, but look, we rank for this keyword. We rank for this keyword, motorcycle lawyer, Charleston. We rank for truck injury lawyer, Charleston. Are you seeing that? Really, really important that you all get that. Very important that you did not miss this. If 30 minutes from now somebody says, when we do some of these rankings instantly, and somebody says, yeah, but that's a long tail keyword, I'm not going to be a happy person. Y'all need to understand why we're doing the long tail. It's because we got multiple keywords. It means you weren't paying attention when I told you this stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep showing you some of this. A motorcycle injury lawyer, Charleston. Boom, there we are. Here we are again. Truck injury lawyer, Charleston. Again, look, this is all the same video in this particular case, right? Best truck injury attorneys, Bill Ricca. Boom, there we are. Here we are, truck injury lawyer, Wilmington. Again, this is another city near Boston. Best work injury lawyer, Charleston. There we are over there. Truck accident lawyer, Wilmington. There we are over there. There we are, Tube Authority, Rocket Test. There's another one. There's two of us. Truck lawyer, Wilmington. Boom, boom. Motorcycle lawyer, Wilmington. Boom, there we are. Motorcycle attorneys, Wilmington. There we are. Truck lawyer, Charleston, Massachusetts. There we are. Pretty cool, right? Truck attorneys, Charleston, Mass. So imagine, a lawyer is paying $30,000 for 300 clicks. You roll up and you're like, hey, listen, I can give you branding. I can give you authority. I can give you exposure all over Google. Like, you know how you're paying for that billboard and you're paying for those park benches and you're paying for those buses? How about I put you on Google where people are actually searching?
Hey guys, real quick, just want to point out that all we really did was upload these videos into the channel using what we're going to show you guys. So
yeah, the method, right?
Yeah.
Best work injury lawyer, Wilmington, Mass. Right. So I think, do we have enough? And I'll show you, if you guys stick around to the end, I'll pull up the spreadsheet with all the 200 rankings and more, and we can look at them. So, all right, cool. All right, so here's how we do it. Who wants to know how we did that? Yes, Andrew. Live streamed. I'm not sure what you mean.
He means YouTube. He means YouTube Live.
Yep. Oh, no, we didn't do that. No, we didn't use YouTube Live. Nope. Cornelius, yes. Susan, yes. I'm drinking some coffee here while y'all are jamming out. Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. So here's how we did it. So step one, you go into your YouTube channel And, obviously make sure you're in the right channel, right? So when you open up a Google account and you open up a Gmail account, you are allowed to put 50 YouTube channels on your account. So you always want to make sure you're in the right channel. That's step one. Okay, now you hit the upload button. That's step one. Step two, there's a little toggle over here, a little drop down over here, and you want to make sure to select that drop down menu. It's defaulted to public. It is always defaulted to public. You want to make sure that you select private. Remember how I told you all about those important steps? Remember I told you about those important steps? This is one of those really important steps. You have to set it to private. You have to set it to private. Yes, Sue, not in this case because we don't show our client work, right? We're using Boston as an example to show you that this can be done in a tough city. Okay, cool. Everybody gets that we have to set it to private? Now's the time to be paying attention, everyone. Like really, super. If you have questions about how to make money with this and all that, we're going to answer them for you later. Now's the time you want to pay attention to this. Okay, now the next thing you have to do, another super important step. You've got to upload 30 video files. This is the magic number. We don't know why. Bill and I have tried 40. We've tried 50. We've tried 60. We've even tried 31. We've tried 29. And I've been working with Bill for a little over a year and a half, and Bill is a very, very thorough guy to the point where sometimes I want to jump off of a bridge. He's so thorough. I love the guy, but he's just like very, very thorough, and we have tried every single combination.
I love you too.
For some freaking reason, we don't know why, 30 is the magic number. We have no idea why. We've tried so many different ones, but for whatever reason, when you upload 30, they all have to be uploaded private, all 30 of them, okay? So you upload the 30 videos. Obviously, you want to put your keywords in the URLs, right? We're just showing this as an example as a test, right? So test 10, test 11, but you want to have your keyword in the video file name. You upload 30 of them, and it takes about 5 to 45 minutes depending on the file sizes. So you want to wait for them to upload, okay? Then it's going to take another 5 to 15 minutes for them to process, okay? Then once that's done, it's exciting. It's a good thing. We jump up and down that's all done. But we got to do something else. While they're all private, you have to do this while they are private. It is so important that you do this part while they are private. We're going to optimize all of them. Okay, so again, make sure they're set to private. You want to click Done with All, and this is what we're going to optimize. We're going to come in here and optimize them, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to come in to the Creator Studio. We're going to click that, and it's going to have a drop down. It's going to go to Creator Studio, and we're going to go in and view all, and now we're going to hit the edit button. Okay, so we're going to go down and we're going to edit each and every one of these. And so we're going to go through all 30 videos, and we're going to edit the title, optimize the description, optimize the tags. Okay? So you should already have your keyword research done ahead of time, and you should know what titles and descriptions and stuff you're putting in here. So essentially, you're going to copy and paste all that stuff in here. Okay? You have to do it to all 30 videos before you take them off of private. And then after you upload, or after you optimize the title, description, and the tags, you're going to save the changes. And then the next step is you have to hit the advanced settings button. Now, this is something that I learned from Bill that I had not known. This is a cool little trick, tip, whatever you want to call it. The category that you want to put the video in is under news. Google loves news. They love new content, new information. So when you put the video, when you when you optimize that video, you want to go to advanced and you want to select news, okay? And then you want to put the video location of where the video, what city you're trying to optimize it for. And then the language, English, and then the recording date, you want to put today. Even if the video was recorded last year, you want to put today's date as the recording date, because again, Google loves new. Okay? Awesome. Everybody's getting this so far. All right, so then you save your changes. And now you have to do this for every single one of the videos. The thing about this that sucks is obviously this can take some time. Some of you already are writing in the comments. You're like, oh my God, this is a ton of work. It could take up to 45 minutes to run through this whole thing, right? Plus the 45 minutes to upload. You're at about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then if you want to add custom thumbnails to each video, that's going to take at least another hour, right, to upload them all one by one to each of your videos. So after you do that, this is where the magic happens. You go in and you select all of the videos. Now you see there's this little padlock here. This means that they're private, 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 private. So, make sure everything is still private. Select all the private videos. And you're going to then hit actions and you're going to hit public. And you're going to, make sure they're all selected. And then this little thing is going to come up and says, I understand that I'm going to be uploading and making public all these videos. Yes, you understand. It takes a few minutes to do that. And so what is happening is we're taking these 30 videos and we're optimizing them all at the same time privately. And then we are making them all public at the same time. And so this is how the authority is built, because the number one factor for YouTube to create authority, because YouTube is in the content business, they need your content. The more content you create, the more ads they can put right out there to other people. So they're in the business of you creating content. So how they reward you with authority is by you giving them content. And so what we're doing, and this works if you already have an old channel. This works if you're trying to establish authority in a new channel. And you can do 30 every day. You want to do 30 every day. If you want, you can do it that way. If you don't have to, if you don't want to, but you'll build a lot of authority on your channel if you do 30 every day. So it'll blow up. Your channel will just blow up. So what's going on here is we're instantly building authority because we're putting 30 optimized videos at one time into YouTube, and they love that. I think that's why 30 is a magical number, because it's not too many, it's not too little. It's about enough of what a human can do. That's what our guess is. So now that the videos are public, see, there's no more padlock. Now it's a picture of the world. World, 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 world. Okay? So now we know that we're live. Now our videos are about ready to be ranked. We got to do one more thing. We got to go over here to my channel. And then we're going to click that, and it's going to give us our channel URL. So then we get that. And then we go over to massping.com. And we add in our channel URL, our main keyword, and then we start pinging. And then that just lets Google know that, boom, all of these videos are there. Okay? Now, as awesome as that was, the big problem is it's just a mental system overload. It's a ton of work to do this. And the thing about this that's crazy is when Bill discovered this, he was jumping for joy when he first discovered that this worked. But soon after, he wasn't.
That was me.
Because one campaign can take up to 2 hours minimum without backlinks, without doing any backlinks or any of that stuff. So as you can imagine, he got pretty frustrated. Now, Bill, if you don't mind, I'm going to just turn these slides over to you, buddy.
Sure. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Sure can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like Anthony was saying, you know, when we first figured this out, it was almost accidental when we figured this out. I was doing some, I had a big client down in Baltimore, a big attorney, and we were like doing some research to figure out who we were going to be going up against. And I sort of ran across this idea and did some quick testing, and then it worked really good. So then we tested more and we figured out how to do it. But and it worked fantastic, and we were so happy when we did it and when we found it, but it just took so long to do it that what we ended up doing was I went into my lab, I like to call it my lab, and invested seriously tens of thousands of dollars and created these 3 killer web apps that totally automate the whole process, okay? Because as much as we loved the results, we just could not deal with all that manual stuff that Anthony just showed you guys. And you know, after I showed it to some people and they're like, man, this works great, but if only we could like figure out a way to do this faster. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to hire some programmers and we're going to figure out how to automate this whole thing. So that's exactly what we did. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how these apps automate the steps in minutes instead of 2+ hours. All right. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show you guys exactly what we came up with and how they work. So here's what we get to do. All right. So I'm in my YouTube account that I'm going to upload the videos into. All right. So this is a test account that we use on our webinar. So I got my YouTube account open in my browser, and the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this little app we created called Rocket Video Spinner. Now I want to clarify that you don't have to use this app if you don't want to, okay? This was just an app that we created to make the process go faster, because what it does is it'll take one video, you just create one video, and you can spin it into 30 unique videos, okay? Now the videos are all going to look the same, but they're going to be unique to YouTube whenever you upload them, and that's all that matters, is as long as YouTube doesn't think they're all the exact same video, right? So like I said, we came up with this just to make the process go faster for us, for setting up accounts, for clients and stuff like that or whatever, but you don't have to use this. I don't want people to think that this whole system only works if you use spun videos. You can use 30 totally unique videos, right? And we'll tell you later about how we're going to do that too. But I just want to show you how this works, okay? In case this is what you want to do. So all you do is open up Rocket Video Spinner, you log in, and by the way, these are all web-based apps, so they all work on Mac or PC, and they're all licensed, okay? So you don't have to worry about you know, spending money on these and then having somebody else get them for free somewhere, because that you have to have a unique license to use it. So what I'm going to do is I got this open. I'm just going to say I want 30 videos, all right? Now I got spinner range here. Now what that does is this goes between 100 and 400, and what this does is this is the range of difference between your videos, so that it's just the amount of uniqueness between them. So what I usually do is set it to like 350, right? And all you do is choose the one video file, whatever video file you want to use to upload, okay? And you just click on generate, and it's going to spit out a zip file that's going to have 30 videos that you can instantly upload using the next app I want to show you, and they'll all go into your YouTube account, and they'll all be totally unique looking to YouTube, and you won't get any flagged as duplicate content, right? So that's Rocket Video Spinner. Now here's the main app that I want to show you guys. This is called Tube Authority Rocket. This is the baby that really does all the cool stuff, right? So like I said, I'm in my YouTube account and my channel, and I'm going to log in, and it's going to take me through the steps, asking me which YouTube channel that I want to upload into. Okay, so here we are. This is Tube Authority Rocket. Now remember when Anthony told you guys you had to manually upload all your different titles in there one by one, copy and pasting? Well, you don't have to do that with Tube Authority Rocket. All we do is click here, and I'm just going to go find my set of titles that I'm going to use to show you guys. So, okay, so we have our title file here that has 30 totally unique video titles in it, all right, that we created. And I'm just going to click on open, and there you go. They're in there ready to go, all ready to be uploaded into your YouTube channel, right? Now, this tab here is something we added not too long ago. This is for unique video descriptions. I'm not going to do this for this demonstration, but if you wanted to have 30 totally unique descriptions in each of your video with whatever you wanted in them, okay, somebody asked in the group about adding your website URLs into your video descriptions. You could do that with this right here. You would just have to add that into each description that you created, but you can add 30 totally unique video descriptions. I'm not going to do that for this demo, right? So next thing we're going to do is go grab our video files. So I'm just going to grab some test vids that we got, and I'm just going to select them all, click on open, all right, and there they go. They're all sitting in there ready to be fired into our YouTube channel. Okay, so we got that done. Next thing is upload settings. Now, because I uploaded a title file with my 30 totally unique titles in it, I'm not going to put anything in this field right here. And since I'm not using the video description file, I'm just going to add in a description here that will go into all the 30 videos will have the same description. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to put test description, all right, just for the demonstration here. Now for tags, you can put in as many tags as you, well, not as many. I think it can only be, let's see, we got our little alerts here that tell you, but I think you can have up to like 10 or 15 different tags. They're just going to be separated by commas, right? So I'm just going to put tag there for the demonstration. I'm going to set this to news and politics, like Anthony said. That's what I like to use. And the default is uploading them set to private, okay? This is really important. We've got to keep them set to private when we upload them. So we're going to leave that ticked. And then there's another thing we have here. If you want to, you can add each of your unique titles of your videos into that video's description if you want, all right? If you don't want to do that, you just untick that, but I'm going to tick that because it seems to help the videos rank. And then I'm going to click on save, all right? Next thing we got here is thumbnails. And what this does, Anthony mentioned before about how if you wanted to upload 30 totally unique thumbnails, it would take forever. And that's the way we were doing it, because what was happening is when we had all these videos ranking, we'd have competitors and stuff see a bunch of videos ranking that all looked the same if we used the spinner. Not if we used unique videos, but if we used the spinner, they all look the same. So what we had to do was put custom thumbnails in so all the videos look different. But doing it manually added it like at minimum another hour into the manual process. So all you got to do is you just got to click on that in the menu and then come here and grab your 30 unique thumbnails, right? Right, now they're all in here ready to go, and you can also drag and drop these around if you want to. Okay, and we also show you guys how you can create 30 totally unique thumbnails super fast. Right, so we got the thumbnails thing taken care of, we got the titles, the description, we got the video files, we got our upload settings, we got our thumbnails, and this is something else that we just added that's also really cool. We found out that if you create playlists when you're uploading your videos, it adds even more authority into your channels, and it gives you even more ranking power, right? So we added this into Tube Authority Rocket, where as you're uploading your videos, you can create either 30 individual playlists, okay, by ticking that, and each one will be named for the title of your video, or you can create one common playlist. It'll just have all 30 of your videos in it, or you could do both if you want to, right? I'm just going to do this one common playlist. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to name this playlist, this common playlist, whatever I want. You would want to name it, you know, with your niche that you're going after, so it helps rank your videos. But for this, I'm just going to put test description again. All right. And then you would do the same thing for, test title. That would be test title. But for here, I'll just put test description. All right. And tag, same thing. I'm just going to put a tag in there. And you can either leave this set to private if you want to, this playlist set to private, or you can have your playlist set to public. It's up to you. I'm going to upload them as private. And this is something really cool we just added not too long ago, and Anthony knows about this. It's for creating YouTube silos in your channel, which really helps your videos rank. What this is going to do, if you tick this right here, it's going to add this common playlist URL into all the descriptions of these 30 videos you're going to rank or you're going to upload, okay, and eventually rank. So we got that. I'm going to leave that set to okay. I'm going to click on save. So we got everything in here ready to go, and then all you do is just click on upload, right, and the videos are uploading into your channel. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to ask Anthony, we got any questions in there that we need to answer while we're waiting for these to upload?
I have done my best to keep up with them, but I think we're okay.
Okay. All right, so these are uploading. We're up to 6 videos out of our 30, and this is uploading the video, it's uploading the title, it's uploading the description, it's uploading your custom thumbnail, it's creating that common playlist with all 30 videos in it, and it's doing it in just a matter of a few minutes instead of taking 2 hours to do it all the manual way. And when we came up with this, guys, this was such a game changer for us because, sorry, I had to get a drink of water there. This became just such a game changer for us because it just cut down the amount of time that it takes for us to do all this stuff. And we were able to turn this into a totally rinse and repeat process, which is what you want to do. You know what I mean? Because the faster you can do these and the faster you can get these videos ranking, and the faster you can make money with them and do whatever else you got to do, So, all right, we're up to 20 here. We got 10 more to go. And one thing I also want to mention, guys, is that Anthony knows how much I hate doing live software demos on a webinar, and because they always tell you don't ever demo software live on a webinar, because if there's ever going to be a glitch, it's going to happen when you're on a webinar. So I'm always really nervous when I do these live demos, but he always talks me into it.
Sorry. I'm trying to type super
right.
quietly. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. Can you hear me punching on the keyboard?
Yeah, it's not loud, don't worry.
Okay.
All right, so we're up to 27 here. 29 of 30, one more to go. 30 of 30, and there should be a little, there we go, upload complete. All right, so now we're going to go over to our YouTube channel, and I'm going to click on videos, and there we go. We got our 30 videos in our channel. We got all our custom thumbnails, all our separate different titles that we added in there. They're all on private. And then if we go over here to playlists, we'll see that we got this one playlist with our 30 videos in it, all completed, built for us with the automation, and the URL for that playlist is in all these descriptions. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to tick here so that all these videos are selected. We're going to go to actions. We are going to go to, let's see here, public. All right, I'm going to click on public, say I understand, yes. Then we're going to wait for all these to turn public. And it usually does it pretty quick. 29. All right, so we got our videos. For some reason, this one didn't go to public, but we're not going to worry about that. 29 is plenty for this right now. All right, so we got our videos all set to public, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we are going to grab our channel URL, and I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to go over here to mass ping, and I'm going to paste that right there. And then I got some keywords in here that I'm going after, and I'm just going to click on start pinging, and now that's going to ping that channel and hopefully index those videos as fast as possible. And one thing Anthony and I did want to talk to you guys about real quick is that how much trouble we're starting to get more and more trouble getting videos to index and stay indexed. And this is one of the ways that we found is uploading videos into your channel using Tube Authority Rocket seems to work really well for doing that. So I don't know if you want to add anything in about that there, Anthony. All right, so we got that done. And now what I'm going to do, guys, is show you let's go back to the slides real quick. And I just want to show you guys really quick some how fast we get rankings from an upload, okay, just by doing those steps and doing that upload. I got some screenshots here of some uploads we did not too long ago, and I just want to run through them real quick and show you how fast they ranked, all right? So here's one here, 17 minutes we got on page 1, all right? There's another one here, 18 minutes we got on page 1. These are all from one upload. Another one, 18 minutes, page 1. Here's another one, 20 minutes, page 1. 21 minutes, page 1. And these are actually other videos that we own as well right here, ranking right below it, okay? There's another one there, 22 minutes, page 1. 23 minutes, page 1. 24 minutes, page 1. 25 minutes, page 1. 26 minutes, page 1, okay? So I just want to show you guys that just by using what I just showed you, using the Tube Authority Rocket app, this was how fast the videos ranked on page 1 by uploading them and then making them all live the way we show you guys how to do it, right? Now, one thing I do want to show you guys real quick, this is for anybody can rank for those long titles people, like these ones I just showed you here, have the longer video titles like Anthony was talking about earlier, but I want to show you something here real quick. Let me go back over to my browser. This is from the same upload that we got those super fast rankings in, okay? And I just pulled these up today. So for motorcycle accident injury lawyer, Dundee, Florida, these are all towns around where I live. I'm going to rent this channel out to attorney, right? We got one still showing up there on page 1. Here's another one, truck accident lawyer, Kenonsville, Florida. We got 2 on page 1. You can see they're uploaded back on June 27th. And all I've done to these is uploaded them. I didn't do anything else to them yet. All right. Here's another one, work accident injury lawyer, Nichols, Florida, June 27th, page 1. Here's another one, work accident injury lawyer, Palmdale, Florida, page 1 on the bottom. I'm going to do a few things to push that thing up there higher. All right. Another one, work accident injury lawyer, Homeland, Florida, June 27th, page 1. There's another one at the bottom I'm going to push up, June 27th, page 1 for accident injury lawyer, Bowling Green, Florida. Truck accident lawyer, Arcadia, Florida, June 27th there on page 1. And we got car motorcycle accident injury lawyer, Venus, Florida, June 27th on page 1. Got 2 more to show you. Truck accident injury lawyer, Lake Wales, Florida, June 27th, page 1. And the last one I'm going to show you here is work accident injury lawyer, Lake Placid, Florida, June 27th, page 1. Okay, so they do rank for the shorter terms and, you know, not just the longer tails that we upload. The whole idea is to upload using the longer tail titles, and then you show up, eventually you start showing up for these shorter terms. And this is how we get the 200 rankings or whatever from one upload of 30 videos, because these videos will show up for different variations of these, okay? And that's what we're going to be renting to the attorneys that we're going to be going after. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I think that is about it. And I'm going to hand it back to you there, Anthony, or you take it back or whatever. Take over.
Awesome. Can everybody hear me okay? Just let me know that you can hear me all right.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, sorry. I wasn't keeping up with the slides.
All
My
right.
apologies. So let's just do a quick reminder why this is awesome for you. It virtually guarantees multiple rankings like crazy. I mean, y'all have seen that. I think we've overwhelmed you with that. You save thousands in SEO outsourcing because you don't really need to buy backlinks or really do social bookmarks or do any valuable page one ranking stuff. You don't have to wait days, weeks, months, years, right? And what's more valuable than money? Type in the chat box. I'm curious, what is more valuable than money? I want to know who knows what's more valuable than money. That's right, time. Megan, John, time is more valuable than money because you can lose money, you can make it back, but once time is gone, it's gone. So you can rank from day one, even with a brand new channel. So let me ask, do you all think having our exclusive web app, actually 3 exclusive web-based apps, are going to give you your dream internet lifestyle business? Give me a 1. I want to see if y'all think that this app, I mean, it's done wonders for me. My lifestyle is pretty darn good. This is what these apps bought me. This is the toy that these apps bought me. Can y'all see this toy? This is a nice toy, right? So I want to see some 1s. That's what these web apps did for me. I just bought this year. And not only that, I bought it, and then I put a bunch of money in it to take it from 650 horsepower to 850 horsepower. I did a bunch of work to it.
Yeah, make it way too fast.
Yeah. Her nickname is Chiquita because she's bananas. So y'all think that this'll add some value to your life and create your dream internet? Yeah, look at all the 1s. Doug, Paul, Peter, Anthony, Paul, George, Jay, Everett, Tom, Sterling. Now there's hundreds of you on the call. I'm hoping to see more than the yeah, there we go. Now it's blowing up. Rodney, Nick. Yeah, y'all saw that car. Y'all want some of that car. That car was good, right? That's a nice car. Exactly. All right, cool. Hopefully I get to give Josh a ride in it when he comes up to Orlando.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, dude. You should see, I got videos. I did video interviews with people in the car, like Matt Basak and Ty Cohen. You should see their faces. It's funny, dude.
You can take it from me, Joshua. It scares the hell out of you.
I bet, and I can see the changes from it because I remember seeing the first one you got, and it looks completely different now.
Yeah, totally different, man. So let's talk about what we got for everybody here, since y'all are excited and y'all want this. We got the full Rocket Video Ranker Pro instant channel authority system. We give you everything you need. There are no upsells. You do not need to buy anything else. You get the software and the training. So you can create instant authority and rank like crazy in minutes without doing any complicated SEO, no tech overwhelm. It's a paint by the numbers push button system, which means nothing on you. You just have to follow the steps. That's all you got to do. The first web app, let's talk about the first web app. You get Tube Authority Rocket. It works on Mac, works on PC. It allows you to rapidly upload optimized videos and create instant authority. That's what Bill showed you. You do it on a brand new channel, and you can do it on old channels. Simply click and destroy. The value of that is $499.95. But y'all aren't going to pay that because you showed up here live and because Josh and I are good friends. Bill is also good friends with Josh, so we're hooking you up. You're not going to pay the $49.95 for that app. Web app number 2 is the Rocket Video Spinner, so that you can save a ton of time generating hundreds of videos within minutes. The value to that is $99.95. Now listen, if you guys don't want to take one video and upload that video and make it the same video, 30 different times, we have a solution for you where you can make unique looking videos too, so they're not the same video being uploaded. So don't worry about that. We're going to give you a solution for that, okay? So this way, if you want to take one video and make 30 of the same, right? So that's one web app. That's $99.95. And then web app number 3 is Playlist Rocket. And this is a brand new app that Bill just created. You can't even buy this anywhere. The only way you can get this is here. And
that's going to end soon too, by the way. So this is the last chance to get this as a bonus.
Okay. So with Playlist Rocket, you can 10x the authority of the channel. So it's even more powerful. This adds even more boost and power to what we showed you here today. Everything we showed you here today we did minimum effective dose so that you can see how powerful the method is. Because some people were asking, hey, what if I link the channels together? Yeah, that's going to boost it, but we didn't do any of that to these videos because we wanted to show you the power of the method. This is also going to 10x your traffic on YouTube and brand new channels instantly. And we use this very, very, very powerful playlist method. And we also use other people's videos and we put them into our playlists. The value to that software is $499.95. Again, you're not going to pay that because you're here live today with us, okay? You're also going to have 24-hour support from like-minded members presently having success with the Rocket Video Ranker Pros apps. This is going to ensure that you won't be left alone. We're going to help you succeed faster. You're going to be able to mastermind with us and other people in the group who are having success. There are a lot of people having success with this program. You're going to get to mastermind with them. We're going to give you 1,260 videos already done in 42 different niches, with 30 pre-made videos per niche, with more added every month. So you don't have to worry about creating videos. A lot of people watching this were like, well, I got to go create 30 videos. No, you don't have to create 30 videos. We got you covered. We're going to give you 1,260 videos. You don't have to create one single video. You don't have to get in front of the camera if you don't want to. Value is $1,030, and we're pretty conservative with that value. We've been pretty conservative with all the values. Now, because you all are here live, we have live-only bonuses for you. We're going to give you the YouTube channel Ultimate Optimization Plan. It's a step-by-step plan that shows you how to optimize your channel the right way. You're going to get an edge over the competition doing these steps. A lot of people don't know this, but when you start a new channel, there are some defaults that you have to go and change. Like the default language is or the default country is Afghanistan. When you start a brand new channel, the default country is Afghanistan. A lot of people don't know that. So we teach you how to do all these little tips and tricks to super optimize the channel, okay? Another live-only bonus that y'all are going to get, whoever wants to do the rank and rent strategy with businesses, you're going to get a local video success coaching session replay with a guy named Lem Moore. For those of you that don't know Lem Moore, he is known as the Gatekeeper Killer. He is coined in the marketing world as the Gatekeeper Killer. This guy is a monster at getting past the gatekeepers. And he shares with you exactly how he does it. Guy's brilliant. Value is $97. You're also going to get another live-only bonus, the Instant Channel Graphics Creator software. It's a super simple drag-and-drop user interface. Get your channels looking professional fast. Value $79. Now, for those of you that want to make unique-looking videos, I'm going to give you my Video Spin app. This is a picture of me and a picture of my father-in-law. He's a 64-year-old former flight attendant. Is terrible on a computer. We did a video that shows you within 1 minute, he cranked out 100 unique videos with my app. Unique-looking videos. So you guys are going to get Video Spin. So if you want to make unique-looking videos and you don't want to upload the same video 30 times, we got you covered. That sells for $77 right now on JVZoo. And then I'm going to give you my rank and rent immersion training. This was a training that I did. It was a live training. It cost $997 to attend this workshop. Y'all are going to get it. Inside the training, I cover the niche plan of attack. I show you how to launch your channel, get it ready for ranking and renting. I show you how to build your prospect list. This is where most people screw up. They don't know how to go after the right prospects. I show you how to do that. I show you how to do prospect outreach. I show you how to use their present video assets so that you don't have to worry about creating videos if you don't want to for them. I show you how to start building out the channel. I show you how to do the long tail keyword phrase multiplier method that I taught you here today, or that you saw here today in action. And then we start ranking their videos. And then we collect monthly retainers. And then I give you one trick to keep the clients paying. I've had 12 clients paying me $9.97 for 4 years. 4 years. I show you how I keep them paying me all that time. This one little trick is lethal. So what is this all worth? Well, Bill spent, I think 2 years, you said, right, Bill, building this?
Pretty close to it. All the testing and everything.
$26,000 to build all these apps. So that, if you were to go out and build this yourself, it would cost you that much money. The Tube Authority Rocket, the value is $499.95. Rocket Video Spinner, $499.95. Playlist Rocket Vortex, $499.95. The 1,260 videos, $1,030. The Ultimate YouTube Channel Optimization Plan, $97. The Gatekeeper Killers Money Getting Training, $97. The Instant Channel Graphics Creator Software, $79. The Endless Web Apps, priceless. The Closed Door Mastermind, priceless. Now listen, my video spin is not on here. And the Video Landlord Immersion Training I did not put on here because I'm doing these bonuses special for Josh and for those of you that are live. So I didn't even add those up. I didn't add the Video Landlord Immersion Training, and I didn't add Video Spin on here. So total value is $29,043.85. Of course, you're not going to pay anywhere near that. The reason why we're going to hook you up is because you all are here, and you've proven to us that you guys and girls are action takers, and we need your help. We need people who take action. We need your help. And so when you use our web apps and you get results, we need your testimonial. And so what we're going to do is we're going to totally hook you all up. And this is, I want to show you what the public pays. Let me show you really quick what the public pays so that you can see what we sell this for on Facebook and what we sell this for on YouTube, for the cold traffic that we get, people that don't show up for a webinar, people that we don't know if they're going to take action or not, right? This is what they pay. They pay $14.97. Again, you're not going to pay that, so stick around. We're going to totally hook you up. This is what the public pays, okay? So we're going to give you a scholarship in advance. You have to agree to give us the testimonial because we need your testimonial. So agree that you'll give us your testimonial. We're going to give you 68% off. Now, Bill, is it okay if you can type in the chat box the URL for me?
For
the special discount.
Okay, yeah.
So they can come on in. The bad news, we do have some bad news. The bad news is that this is limited. We can only accept 200 Rocket Video Pro members because we don't want to compromise the load on the servers, okay? If everybody on this call came on, it would also make it really hard for us to support all of you at once, right? We want to make sure that we can offer top-notch support. I'm known for top-notch support. Bill is known for top-notch support. My average response time on our support desk is 4 hours. So if everybody in here came on at once, there's just no way we could handle it. It's too many. It would, like, the thing would collapse. So we have to limit it. And we have a special surprise bonus for the first 75. A lot of you were really worried about how do I come up with these titles? So many titles and so many descriptions. How do I do that? A lot of you were worried about that, right? So for the first 75 today, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the video title breeder. And when Bill showed me this, I was completely blown away because I've been doing SEO for a long time and I did not know about this. This is going to show you how to automate generating hundreds of optimized titles within minutes. This is super badass because this will allow you, we're giving you the videos, right? We're giving you the ability to make the channels look great. We're giving you the ability to optimize the channels. We're giving you the training to make money with this and go and rank and rent channels. And we're also showing you how to optimize the titles. So you can do this super fast. Now, be one of the first the first 200 to get the 68% off and the first 75 to get the video title breeder, plus all the live bonuses. Head on over to rvrpronow.com/JZ. Bill's going to put the URL in the chat box.
It's already in there.
Awesome.
And I just gotta say, I mean, you guys truly have over delivered here. I mean, man, I'm here thinking, stop, man. When are the damn bonuses gonna stop? Stop giving away so much stuff, because then my bonus is not gonna be worth anything, man.
Well, a lot of people were also writing, but wait, there's more in the chat box. People were writing, but wait,
Yeah, you're about to double the offer too, man. Get two accounts for one.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to give your people value and take care of you because you've always been good to me, and I just wanted to give your folks value. You know?
Yeah, man. You said you were gonna over deliver, man. I you truly blew my socks off. I mean, absolutely. And I definitely want to throw in something real quick as well. You know, I always like respecting everyone's time who comes on here live and stays on here to the end. I did mention in the email as well that those people that come on live to stay till the end get some extra bonuses from me. So there's one very, very powerful bonus that I'm going to throw in, which Anthony mentioned earlier on the call, which was using PBNs. All right. PBNs, like you said, are very, very powerful, but they do tend to get very complicated and things like that. So what a partner and I have developed is actually a web app that simplifies the process of using PBNs to rank videos very, very fast. I mean, we've literally broken it down into a simple 4-step web app that you can just follow and set your PBN syndication on complete autopilot. So for those of you, we're actually releasing it to the public next week on the 24th. But for those of you that are on here live and you take advantage of this special offer while we're on here live, you're going to get a coupon code to get access to that product next week on the 24th. It's called PBN Builder. We're releasing it, like I said, to the public. Anyone who picks this up tonight while we're on here live is going to get it 100% for free. And again, this is the easiest web app you've ever used. If you ever thought about using PBNs, and I've always avoided it because it's complicated, it's time consuming, which it truly is. If you ever try to run a PBN manually, it's just crazy complicated and crazy time consuming, which is why most people avoid them. But with PBN Builder, it truly puts the power of PBN syndication at the fingertips of anyone, regardless of experience, regardless if you've never even used a PBN. It will allow you to simplify that process and really spoils you, to be quite honest. It will spoil you and put something very, very powerful at your fingertips. So those of you that get in here as well are going to get that as a bonus, along with all the other bonuses that Bill and Anthony have thrown in there. So, but again, you do have to purchase it while we're on here live, and because to reward you guys to know that you were on here live. So once you do so, just forward your receipt to support@samuraiblogger.com to let me, and then just include your receipt and also include the fact that you were on here live, so I know, and you will get PBN Builder for free as soon as we open up next week.
Awesome. That sounds awesome, man. I'm definitely going to be behind that. That sounds exciting. That's something I want to tell my people about, because PBNs are a pain in the ass to deal with. And if you have figured out a way to make PBNs easy, dude, I know how powerful they are. So
Yeah,
I'm all in on that.
Yeah, dude. Same here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the good thing too is, I mean, with PBNs, you mix PBNs with YouTube and videos. I mean, many of you guys that are on here live know the power of just a handful of PBN links mixed with the authority of YouTube, along with the authority that Video Ranker Pro allows you to, Rocket Video Pro allows you to build with, building that authority to your channels. I mean, it's just a perfect combination there.
Giddy up. Super awesome. Let me show everybody some more stuff here really quick. Y'all need to keep in mind this entire system took months of testing and tweaking and development, plus tens of thousands to create. The Tube Authority Rocket app, the Rocket Video Spinner app, the Video Link Vortex app, and the development. So y'all don't have to invest that much. This is a no-brainer. We're making this really a no-brainer for you. And we want you to know that this works for everyone, not just us. So here's Rob. He went public with his first videos, his first 30 videos 15 minutes ago, and he's seeing multiple first page and second page rankings. And I also want you guys to know we're not like a one and done. Like, Bill has been working on this since I've been working with him over a year and a half now. He's constantly updated this, constantly added new features. He just updated the whole entire user interface based on customer feedback. So, this kind of shows you that we've been around the block here. We're not like, this isn't one and done. This works. Here's Tom. He got in the domestic violence attorney niche within 3 hours on the first page. Jock, great product, completed my first enclosed link wheel in 10 minutes, is on the first page. 30 rankings within the top 20, 10 hours. Bilal, 1 hour and 56 minutes for a competitive niche. Had 4 videos, including his money video on the first page. This guy's complaining about he's getting so many rankings that he doesn't know how he's going to track them all. I've got so many rankings, I have to keep increasing my ProRank tracker subscription. It's a good problem to have. Maggie, I checked all of my uploads tonight and found that 27 of 30 were on the first page of Google. John tested the Tube Authority rocket video spinner. Followed the instructions, ranked in minutes on page 1. Could not believe it. Mark set up a channel, uploaded the 30 videos. Was wondering if the results would stick. Was exciting to report that they have not only stuck but improved. Brian is thanking Bill for another freebie added to the software. Thanks, Bill. This is another example of someone who's going out of his way to spend money to get programming done for us and doesn't want a single penny back. Remember the time you're going to complain about, he says, remember that the next time you're going to complain about the cost of the software. Also, we're about to do monthly, yearly recurring on this. Y'all don't have to pay yearly recurring right now. So we're going to do yearly recurring. Y'all have lifetime access. If you get in today, it's lifetime. You don't have to pay the yearly recurring that we're going to roll out. So it's a huge deal to not have to pay the recurring. You're going to have lifetime access. Mark uploaded 30 videos for a product he's going to be coming out with. Within 2 hours, he dominated the entire first page of Google. Audrey just wants to let everyone know that everything looks great, and she's happy to be a part of the group and the training. Donald says he got his first 4 spots on page 1, all videos using the software. And we have an action-based guarantee. So if you get in there and you beat this thing up and you use it and you do everything that we say and you don't get on the first page, we'll obviously give you your money back, right? But you got to get in there and beat this thing up. You got to use it. You got to show us what you've done, right? And we haven't given any refunds on this ever because you've been able to have everybody have success with it, right, Bill?
Yeah, but I just want to throw out there real quick that this doesn't have your typical, the refund policy is on the page at the link, but it's not your typical, it's software. So if you're going to buy it and then change your mind and never use it and want your money back, then you're not going to get a refund. I'm just being upfront with everybody because otherwise I'm dealing with all the support tickets, people. So
just, and I like that. I like that. It kind of forces people to take action too.
Yeah, we guarantee it works, right?
It works.
So that's the thing that everybody needs to know.
If you're having trouble, we'll help you. We got a Facebook group with a bunch of people in it. So if you're a person that doesn't do anything, don't buy it. If you're gonna, you can buy it, but just don't think you're going to get your money back.
Yeah, you just got to be serious about
right.
Getting in there and ranking and doing this. If you're serious about that, we guarantee it works.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that have joined us already as well. Lawrence, Jeffrey, Alfonso, you guys are definitely some of the first 75, but they are going fast as well. So I just a quick glance, I see about 10 or 15 already people posting that they've purchased. And if you have, go ahead and let us post in the chat box that you're in so that we know that you are in and we can kind of somewhat keep track.
Sweet.
So right, you keep asking that question. That service is no longer available, so it doesn't compare at all. Horace just joined us as well. Hopefully I said that name correct. Mark as well. Awesome. Great to have you. John joined us. Maria. John, yes, you're one of the first 75. Yes, but they're going quickly. So another 6 people just posted that they're joined us. So they're going to go quickly. And someone wanted you to quickly touch on the videos that you're providing. I mean, I run a stock video service myself, and I know how expensive that can be. So that bonus alone, over 1,200 videos, I know that value is way undervalued. I can tell you that right now, because $1 per video is unheard of. You can't find that, especially, and I know because I purchased and have videos created every month for my users, so that's insane.
There's a bunch of zip files in there. There are packs of 30 videos. We got all kinds of different niches. And to be honest with you, if you're in the, if you grab this, go in a Facebook group and ask, hey, does anybody have this niche? We share with each other, and if we don't, we'll go out and find it and we'll add it in there. I just added like another almost 200 videos to that. So actually there's more than what Anthony said in there now. So I add stuff to that once a month, you know what I mean? So we don't have a problem with finding videos that people need. So.
Absolutely. And John, yes, the answer to your question, you could use Video Chief as well. David just joined us as well, so awesome. Andrew as well. Great to have you on board, guys. Someone's saying no.
Clay says, can't imagine what the videos are, talking heads. They're all different. Clay.
Awesome. Colleen just purchased as well.
Congratulations, Colleen.
Yep, congratulations. Thanks for jumping in.
Sue, you should get a receipt almost immediately if you purchased. Brian just joined us as well. Awesome. I mean, the 75 is looking pretty slim now because people just keep on joining. So if you want those bonuses, make sure you get in there.
By the way, guys, I just want to throw out there that if you have any issues, just send a support ticket to support@prolificmarketer.com. Here, I'll type it into the chat box, and we'll help you get whatever you need.
Awesome.
Yep, Colleen, you're good. You're in. Sue, congrats. You're in. You made it. First 75.
Perfect. And just to reiterate as well, guys, for those of you that are on here live, there's still a lot of you on here live, so you will be getting my PBM Builder bonus for free, along with all the bonuses that Anthony has and Bill have thrown in, but I'm throwing in an extra bonus on top of all these amazing bonuses, which is PBM Builder. We are releasing it next week on the 24th. It pretty much simplifies you being able to leverage PBMs to rank your videos very, very fast and boost up everything that you're going to be doing with Rocket Video Pro. So, I mean, it's a perfect combination. This thing allows you to scale you guys saw it, like you wouldn't imagine. I mean, being able to scale that many videos at one time is just insane, and being able to automate all of that. A lot of you were saying, man, that's a lot of work, and then boom, you get the ability to automate it. Plus you get my bonus PBM Builder, but you must get in here while we're on here live. And once you do so, make sure that you forward your receipt to support@zamuraiblogger.com. I posted it in the chat box so that I can make sure I get you on the waiting list, so that once we open up next week for PBM Builder, you'll be one of the first ones in there.
Looking to see if there's any other.
And just let us know, guys. Give us some of your feedback on the content. I mean, I think the content tonight was amazing. I mean, Anthony broke down exactly how you can go out there and do this manually if you wanted to. So you could still take all the strategies that he shared with you and go out there and do it manually. So give us some feedback on what you guys thought. Give us a 2 if you like the content or anything. If you want to say any random comments, any good comments, just post them in the chat box. Let us know what you thought.
I don't know if
that bonus training that we promised you is just go to the website, rvrpronow.com, JZ. The video is at the bottom, like Josh said. You guys got the method. If you can't come on board now, you got the method, you got the training. Go and do a deal, and then come back and get the software and scale fast if you can't.
We actually had somebody do that. It was so awesome. This girl sent in a support ticket from one of our last webinars. And she was like, I didn't have the money to buy it, and I just followed step by step through the slides, which, by the way, I'll be adding these slides in on that page right above that webinar that Anthony was just talking about. And she actually ranked videos and went out and got a client to buy it.
Boom.
That is awesome.
I was like so blown away by her. I'm like, I got to interview you and put you like in the website or something because most people don't do that. She's like, it works. I did it manually. I ranked the video. I got a client like in a week and I made enough money to go buy the full blown, Rocket Video Ranker Pro. It was so awesome.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Congrats to Shane for coming on board. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you're in. Perfect.
Ray's in. Congrats. Clay's in.
Nice.
Timothy's in.
Timothy Rose.
Yeah, make sure you guys get into the Facebook group right away because we do a lot of stuff in there and you get all kinds of help. If you have any questions, I'm in there every day, multiple times per day. Lem hangs out in there, the guy that Anthony was telling you about who's like the expert offline client getter guy. He hangs out in there. So
Congrats, George. Congrats, Gregory. I think we're down to like 9. We have 9 spots left for the first 75.
hey, you know what else I want to mention, guys? We're actually doing next Tuesday night evening at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're actually doing a live Rocket Video Ranker Q&A session. So any of you guys who jump in, you'll be able to get on that latest live Q&A session. And any questions you have, you'll be able to ask us live and we'll answer, and then you'll have recordings of that. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that.
Awesome.
So.
And the Gatekeeper Killer, you see the Gatekeeper Killer here, this bonus? Y'all see that bonus right here? Lem Moore. He is inside, like Bill said, the Facebook group. He's an animal. He's in there every day helping people out close.
Yeah, Lemore is awesome, man. I met him at one of the events. We had a good time. Funny guy too, man.
Yeah, man.
He's awesome.
He's an incredible sales guy. Like the strategies that he uses to get clients, that by the time he's done talking to them, they're begging to do business with him. You just deploy Lem's strategies, y'all will kill it. But everyone needs to know you don't have to use this for local, right? If you were on from the beginning of the webinar, remember we only showed you local because that's what we do. We didn't want to pretend to do something we don't do, right? But you can use this for affiliate marketing if you guys want to do. This is just a way to generate traffic, right? So you can use this for launch jacking. If you guys do any launch jacking on affiliate products,
Yeah, we had somebody ask a question about that. So I don't know if you just want to real quick just say how you would do that. Like I told them, like Amazon stuff, it works great. Launch jacking stuff, it works great. It's just you're ranking videos, so you can rank videos for anything you want. You just it's the titles you come up with, and just create a channel that's about the one product you're going after. Create 30 unique titles, and upload them, rank them, and there you go.
Exactly. You can use this for your own business. Like if you want to go in and dominate all the keywords in your business and you want to push out the competition, boom goes the dynamite. You just got to go get the keywords. We show you how to do that. Right? If you're one of the first 75, you're going to get that training, Tim. And you just go in and dominate and then push out all the competition in your business. So yeah.
And Andrew, I'm sure the link to the Facebook group is within the members area. We obviously can't post it here because it's exclusive to those people who purchase. So once you purchase, log into the members area. There should be a link to the Facebook group in there, and you should be good. So Jonathan just purchased as well. Timothy is saying you don't have Facebook. Man, sign up. It's free. If you have a computer, sign up. Facebook's free. Get in there, mastermind with other people, and there's nothing to lose. It's free.
Yeah, if you don't want to do that, just get on our live Q&As we're doing. Like I said, we're doing one Tuesday night.
Lee just joined us. Awesome. Timothy said, no way, too much drama. Hey, I can't.
There is drama in there.
You got a good point there.
It's getting worse.
Awesome. Isaac just joined us. Great to have you on board, Isaac.
Glad to have you, Charles. Says awesome webinar. Thanks, guys.
And if you guys have any questions, or if we missed your questions, guys, there was over 300 people on this call today. So The questions were coming in every second, just about. So if we missed your question, we apologize. Feel free to post it once or twice or even 3 times, because I mean, so many questions come in sometimes at once that we miss them. So make sure that if we did miss your question, we didn't do it intentionally, just post it again and we'll get your question answered.
Yeah, exactly.
The replay should be available. It might be a long one if we take it to the 2-hour mark, so it might take a couple of hours for my computer to render it. Although it might be a little quicker. My new house has some fiber optics.
I'll render it, dude. I'm recording it, so I'll do it.
All right, cool.
On the page. It'll be on the same page, guys, at the top. So.
Perfect. And I sent the link that I sent out to register is a redirect link. So I'll just swap out the redirect link from the register link to the replay link, so you can go to any email that you've seen from me, click on the link and it'll take you to the replay page. But I'll also send out another email either tonight or tomorrow.
I'll throw that in there probably within the next couple hours on the, I'll get it rendered and throw it on the page along with the slides from this. So.
Nice. That's a good bonus there on its own. Jeff is saying, you guys rock. Can't wait to start. Absolutely, Jeff. Get out there and just take action. That's the one big thing, too. All you guys that are joining, just get out there, boom, and just hit the ground running with this. You have the power at your fingertips with what this tool does. And with all the bonuses and the bonuses that I'm throwing in with PBM Builder, I mean, you have the ultimate weapon to do pretty much whatever you want with Google. You can make Google your bitch if you want, honestly.
You know what? I'm really happy you brought that taking action thing up. This is really important, what Joshua just talked about. How many of you are a little bit paralyzed because you are afraid to take action, or you maybe don't think you have a good plan, and you're maybe a little bit paralyzed? Because I want to prove something really cool to you so that you don't become paralyzed. I want to get you out of paralysis. So have y'all heard y'all heard that song Gangnam Style, right? Have y'all seen that YouTube video Gangnam Style?
Yep.
Right, that guy that he was the first guy to hit a billion views on YouTube, right? Y'all seen that? It's not.
Yeah.
It's a terrible song, right? I mean, honestly, let's be honest. You can't understand what he's talking about. You don't even know what the heck Gangnam Style is. I mean, I guess you figure it out. It's a dance actor. Do you think that guy planned for that to happen? Do you think when he made that video, he's like, oh, I'm going to hit a billion views on YouTube? No, he didn't plan for that. It just, some things you cannot plan. That's the point I'm trying to make. You cannot plan some things, right? So when you start to take action, more opportunity presents itself. When you start to take focused action and you just go, things start to happen. People appear, circumstances appear, situations come up that you never could have planned for that create your success. The only reason I am at where I'm at in my life, I've declared bankruptcy twice. It's not something I'm proud of, especially with a finance degree. Both instances were because, one, I had a motorcycle accident. It was out of my hands. I had no choice. I had to do it. I was pretty much paralyzed for 6 weeks. The second incident was because of the real estate market. I tried to keep my business going. I cooked through $1 million in savings to keep my business going and to keep our employees online. But we couldn't cut any real estate deals after the market crashed. Banks locked up the money. There was nothing I can do. I literally went through $1 million in savings to try to float the business, and then I had to declare bankruptcy. So here I am today, 10 years later, back on top of the mountain, back on top having success. And let me tell you that when I lost everything in 2007, it wasn't just losing money. My dad passed away the year after. I got a divorce. I lost my dog. And then my niece died in 2009 from swine flu. I basically got my butt kicked. It was like I crawled into a hole and I grew this long mountain man beard, and I didn't want to talk to the world. The only way I am here today talking to you all is because I just took massive imperfect action. And new opportunities came up, new people came into my life, new things happened. And that's really what it comes down to. And I think y'all need to know that, because, I'm not sitting here talking to you from a pedestal. I know what it's like to suffer. I know what it's like to lose everything. I know what it's like to be paralyzed. I know what it's like to be on the ledge. And I'm going to tell you the best thing that you can do right now is take everything that you have invested in tonight and go do something with it. And you will, if you do consistent and perfect action, you will have massive success. I remember when Josh got started, I believe it was around 2012. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's when you got started
Yep.
at the marketplace.
Yep.
He was a brand new guy. Nobody knew who Josh was. And he came out of nowhere and started kicking unbelievable butt. The reason he did that is because he took massive action. He didn't worry about the people he didn't know. He didn't worry about how he was going to get all this stuff created. He didn't worry about his launch flopping or not flopping. He just went and did it and did it and did it. And he learned every time he did something, he learned something new. And then he did it again, and then he learned what not to do. He learned what not to do. He learned what to do. He just kept going and going and going, and then boom, here he is today. Kid owns multiple investment properties. He's really smart because he's taking the money he's making from here and he's investing it in real estate, right? He's married to a beautiful woman. He just bought a brand new house. You're under 30 years old, right, dude? How old are you?
Yeah, just turned 29 in April.
29 years old, right? And I can guarantee you, I will bet everything I own that the reason Josh is where he's at is because he took massive imperfect action. Am I right, dude?
You couldn't have said it better, man. I knew nothing. I didn't even know what a domain was when I started, where to buy a domain. I mean, I didn't know what hosting was. I didn't know I knew nothing. If you can define a newbie, that was me. I mean, I knew absolutely nothing. I learned literally everything from the ground up.
Dude, I remember we were at a JV Zoo event, one of the first ones, and that's when we were both starting to get into like YouTube stuff, and we're hanging out, and you're like, dude, let's do a product. And I'm like, all right. And then you're like, let's start on it now. And I'm like, dude, we're in an event partying, man. Like, let's start on it now. I'm like, I don't want to work now, man. You're like ready to go, like start doing the product.
Yeah, I mean, because when I was doing that, I mean, I was still working at the time. I was, so I was trying to do whatever I could do to leave my job as quickly as possible. So I would get home from work about 6:30, eat something, and then hit the computer from 8 till about 3, 4 in the morning, and then do it all over again the next day. So I had very little time, and I was just trying to make the most out of it. So yeah, I mean, it was just taking action. And if I didn't have the money, I put in the time. And once I got the money, I was able to start outsourcing things. Just like Anthony said, someone went out and did it manually, came back and bought the software to automate it. That's pretty much me as well. I mean, I used to build backlinks manually. I used to go and do everything manually, write my own content. I used to do everything manually until I started making money and started investing it back into my business and outsourcing and things like that. It took me 4 years. It took me 4 years to go full time because of that, but hey, I mean, I wouldn't trade those 4 years for anything.
No, it's funny because when you're in the gauntlet, it's rough because you're in the gauntlet. But then when you come out of the gauntlet and you look back at it, you're like, shit, those were some of the best times, best things that happened to me that got me to where I am out of the gauntlet, right? I mean, it's crazy, but it's how it is. It's how it is.
Hey guys, real quick, I just want to let everybody know that you're going to be getting a bunch of emails for the different members areas. There's like a members area for the apps and then one for Rocket Video Ranker Pro. And so keep an eye out for a bunch of emails, and then you'll get some licenses for the apps. If you don't get any of those, just send a support ticket to support@prolificmarketer.com, and then I'll be sending out we'll send out the bonuses within the next few days or whatever. I got to manually add people to the Playlist Rocket thing. So.
Perfect. And Paul just joined us, and Glenna just joined us as well. And guys, if you're on the fence about joining this, let us know in the chat box. Let us clear up any issues that you're having. Just write in the chat box that you're on the fence, and then write your questions so we can address your doubts of joining this, because this is an incredible offer. I mean, you're getting a ton of bonuses on top of an already amazing software. So let us know if you're on the fence. There's still a lot of you on here, over 140 of you still on here. So if you're on here for a reason, you must be on the fence or have some additional questions that you need to get cleared up. So let us know. Put in the chat box that you're on the fence and what's stopping you from joining today.
Some folks had asked about the ranking and renting method. If you go to rvrpronow.com, JZ/JZ, there's a video about 20 minutes. I go into it a little bit more in there. But essentially, you want to keep each channel to each client. You own the channel. Do not give them the channel. As soon as you give them the channel, you lose control. I teach you how to find the right prospects. This is where most people mess up. They don't go after the right people. I teach you exactly how to find the right people. I even show you how to do it so that you don't have to create videos for them. Because a lot of times when you're dealing with clients, you have to wait for them to give you their assets, or you have to go create assets for them, and that slows everything down. So I show you how to just gain control of their video assets immediately and get to work immediately. So you're not waiting for any of that stuff. And then the way that we do it is it's results based, right? So what we did here today on this workshop was we gave you an irresistible offer, right? So that's what you got to do for them. You got to give them an irresistible offer, right? So at the beginning of this workshop, I showed you how just 3 different keywords, $30,000, it was $28,700 a month for 3 keywords. So it's an irresistible offer if we show up and we say, hey, listen, here's the deal. It's $997 for 100 keywords. If you sign up today, you're going to get an additional 100 keywords. You're going to get 200 keywords for $997 a month. And we have a $1,997 setup fee. If you sign up today, we're going to waive that fee. All I need from you is to let me know that you can do this. You don't have to pay me until we get the rankings for you. I just need for you to commit to it. We're going to send you an agreement. You're not locked down. You can cancel the agreement at any time, but we just need an agreement from you saying that we can get to work on this for you right away. Now, because the software makes everything so easy, you don't really have to put any work into it. It takes you no time at all. So it's literally 20 minutes, 30 minutes of work. So you're not losing. There's no risk. Like, you're not spending hours and hours and hours doing the work. So you get them the results pretty fast. You literally can call them up the next day and be like, all right, we're done. We got you the results. Can we get the payment? And then you're good to go. Now, I've had instances, I'm going to be 100% forthwith with you. I've had instances where the guy's like, well, I don't want to pay for it. I don't want it. And then you know what I tell him? I already have a list of his competitors. You have to have the list, and you have to have the name, the exact name of their competitors. And so what I tell them is, all right, I just want you to know that I'm going to be calling up attorney Dan Newland, and I'm going to be giving him the exact same thing I just offered you. Here's the thing. Once Danny comes on board, I can't work with you anymore. I can only work with one lawyer in this area. So are you sure?
That is genius. Especially getting specific with the name of their competitor. That is genius.
You have to say the name. If you don't say the name, it's not as effective. You have to say their name. And then they will pretty much squeal like a little pig and give you the 997. And I'm not trying to get insulting, but that's what they do.
Awesome. And for those of you asking, Mark, you're asking about the renting the videos. There's one of the bonuses covers that, what he just talked about, and more in detail. So that is all in the members area, an awesome bonus in itself. I mean,
it's a 2-hour training.
Actually, that's not in the members area. We're going to
training.
send that out. That's not in the members area.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
my mistake.
Just so people aren't confused.
You know what, Bill? I'm gonna give it to Bill so that it's in there and it's easy for people to access. We'll make it easy for you,
Okay.
because I wasn't planning on giving this bonus. I'm just doing it because it's for Josh. So I will give it to Bill for him to put in the members area, so it's easy for you all to access.
Cool. That way I can get it too.
Nice.
But we're only doing that for folks that are live on the call, so you have to take advantage now, because otherwise,
Yeah, absolutely. And same with the PBM Builder and all the other bonuses as well. Make sure, this is just, for those of you that are on here live, we want to reward you. So make sure that you go ahead and get in there. Let us know that you joined in the chat box. You guys can see, I mean, I lost count of how many people posted that they've joined us. So make sure you get in there. Yeah, there's been a lot.
And we should be getting close to that 75 now, right?
Yeah, there goes another. Mark just joined us as well. So Mark Jovan, hopefully I said your name correctly.
Anthony, there's a real quick question in here from Shane. Says, how long do you have them sign the 997 contract for? How many months?
I don't. I keep them month to month because people get so worried about that. But what happens is if they try to cancel, I just do the same thing, the same trick I just told you about.
Right.
I do that. But then there's another trick that we keep them on that we use that keeps them paying. There's one more trick that we use. And I teach you that in the training, in the video landlord immersion training. I teach you what that one trick is that keeps them going.
Yeah, another thing, guys, is one really cool thing about Rocket Video Ranker Pro and the Tube Authority Rocket app is if you have somebody doing that, you can just hurry up and upload them 30 videos and get, a bunch of rankings and say, hey, I just did this for you for free because you're a good customer and I want to keep working with you. And it's going to take you no time to do it, but they don't know that. So just wanted to remind people of that.
Perfect.
Chuck says, can you please tell us how to get the 20-minute training video again? It's on the page near the bottom that the link is on the screen right now, rvrpronow.com/JZ. Just look down below. You'll see the bonus video that Anthony made, and then I will be adding the slides once we end the webinar and I turn them into a PDF. So give me a little bit of time to do that.
Video.
And guys, that little tip that Anthony just shared about how to use that scarcity and urgency alone is worth you guys being on this call. I mean, if you didn't catch that, if you didn't write that down, make sure you did, because that alone is just that one. It could be that one sentence that closes the sale for you.
It is because everybody wants to keep up with the Joneses, right? Like, think about that. Everybody wants to keep up with the Joneses. So if their main competitor is on the list next and you gave them the opportunity to be there first, and you tell them that you know who their competitor is, and you're going over and doing this for them, they're going to want to lock them out. So boom, you got them. But you can't say, I'm going to go to your competitors. You have to say, well, I'm going to call up Dan Newland next. I know he's going to want to jump all over this because his billboards are everywhere.
Yep.
So,
I love that.
It works. And they are really, they're so competitive, those guys. Looks like the questions are starting to dwindle.
Yeah, if you guys have any final questions, post them in the chat box. If not, we'll give this, can shut this one down.
Let's put up a timer. Let me put up a timer really quick.
Sounds good.
What do you think? 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes sounds good. And guys, give me, if you're on the fence and you'd like an extra bonus that might be able to take this a step further for you guys, give me a 3 in the chat box and I'll see if I can dig something up. Give me a 3 in the chat box if you'd like an extra bonus. If you're on the fence, if you haven't joined yet and you'd like an extra bonus, give me a 3 in the chat box. If we get to 15 threes, then I'll go ahead and throw in another bonus. So far there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, all right, there's more than 15. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm going to take this a step further for you guys. All right. There is a set of proposal paperwork and contract paperwork that can take this a step further for you guys that I used in, I used to run the SEO department for 2 different web design companies here in Miami. I used to run the entire web SEO department from sales to closing to paperwork, all of that stuff. And we had to get this paperwork drafted by an attorney. It cost well over $3,000 to get it done. And it pretty much, it makes it simple and it makes you look more professional to have that paperwork and be able to immediately close the sale right there with this paperwork. You can provide a proposal and we have the contract paperwork as well. Boom, so that you'll be able to close these rank and rent models or, flat fee models, however you want to run it. So for those of you that purchase, while we're still on the call, I'm going to throw that in as well. It's all the proposal paperwork and all the contract paperwork to be able to quickly sign up these contracts on the spot. And also, full professional credit card authorization form so that, if you're right in front of them, boom, you can slide that credit card authorization form over, they fill it out, boom, and it makes you look a lot more official. So throwing that in there for you guys. again, we have 3 minutes left while we're on here live. So you're going to get that plus the PPM Builder software, just my bonus. That doesn't even include everything that Anthony's throwing in.
I'm gonna match you. I'm gonna match you. Bill, you better start thinking of one. Bill, start thinking of one right now, buddy, because I'm gonna match him. All right. So I did an interview, a closed door interview, with a six-figure YouTuber who owns a YouTube car channel that has started to blow up. And if anyone wants to see, I think it's a pretty cool interview because it's like a car thing, and I love cars, so I'm a big car guy. And I did an interview, explained how he optimizes his videos to get his videos hundreds of thousands of views super fast. So I'm going to throw that in. It's super cool how he does it and the strategies that he uses, and no backlinking. I'm going to throw that interview in there. And it's like this channel is not very old, so it's like new channel, new car YouTube channel, and he shows the strategies that he uses to optimize his videos to get hundreds of thousands of views super fast. So I'm going to throw that bonus in.
Nice.
I think that's a cool bonus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't throw in any more, okay?
Yeah. Someone's saying, keep them coming, keep them coming.
All right, I'll throw in one real quick. Since we're on the topic of doing rank and rent and getting clients and all that sort of thing, I'm going to talk to Lem and see if we can use one of our videos we just did recently where he recorded himself closing a deal on the phone.
Ooh, on the phone, a live deal.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
I
like
love
that.
those. I always love those.
Yep.
That's a good one.
You can listen to him and hear exactly what he does.
That there, I love that, man. There's nothing like, and it's, especially someone like Len that they got that smooth way about them. It's just
Right.
You learn so much from hearing people just
Yep.
have that wittiness. Because some of us don't have that wittiness, but you can learn it. You can learn things like that by just listening to things like that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
So that's it for the bonuses.
Yeah, and what's the timer down to? Seconds,
40,
right?
43 seconds.
Awesome. So guys, those extra bonuses for me, just my bonuses, just send an email to support@zamuraiblogger.com. I have it in the chat box. I'll post it in there now. Yeah.
Joshua, I'll just send you the emails of all the
Oh,
buyers.
perfect. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So that's the way we're going to do it, guys. All right. So we're just going to, it's going to take a day or two. So just give us a chance. I'll give Joshua and Anthony all the emails of all you guys that grabbed it, and then they'll email you the stuff. That's the easiest way to do it.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. We
All
are
right.
at 0.
Well, hey, this
All right,
was
everybody.
actually a blast.
It was a blast.
Yeah, it was.
Going, gone.
Hi guys, Leon here, and I wanted to shoot a quick testimonial for Bill Cousins' Rocket Video Ranker Pro. And as you can see, we're inside the Rocket Video Ranker Pro. There's a lot of great stuff in here, all the training sessions, quick start, video niche packs, case studies, profit strategies, bonus stuff. Even our beta training was in there. And so Rocket Video Ranker Pro has a tremendous amount of knowledge and information that I feel everyone should have and benefit from. And I would highly recommend, if you don't have this course, that you pick it up. There's stuff you can learn that you won't learn anywhere else in here. And so I highly recommend you get this. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
And what I want to do is show you a very simple method for creating recurring income with your video campaigns. And so what we do in our business is we actually rent out rankings to local businesses. And it's really simple. It's not a complicated task. Essentially what you want to do is you want to create a channel specifically for that business, okay? And you want to control the channel. You don't ever want to give up the rights to the channel. And when you start a new Google account, when I say Google account, I mean like a brand new Gmail account, you are allowed to set up 50 YouTube accounts within one Google account. So you can set up 50 YouTube channels, okay? So what you would do is you would essentially dedicate one channel to this customer you're gonna rent the rankings out to, okay? So that's essentially the structure of how it works. It's pretty simple. It's not complicated. It's cut and dry. You know, you start a Google account. You can call it like usalocksmiths@gmail.com. And within that channel, you can create 50 YouTube channels. Within that Google account, you can create 50 YouTube channels. And so let's say you wanted to service, you wanted to set up a Pennsylvania locksmith channel. And what you'd want to do for this, if you wanted to do the whole state, you essentially would want to find a really big locksmith company, like Papa Lock, for example, in Pennsylvania. And what you would do is you would just help them dominate all of the different keywords for locksmith in Pennsylvania, right? So just as an example to give you an idea of how you want to do this and who you want to target, if you don't want to target a big company like Papa Lock, you can also target smaller locksmiths. So, if we Google locksmith Pennsylvania, you'll see these 3 ads up here, right? So you got America's Locksmith Services, Royal Locksmith, you got Benjamin Locksmith. So these guys right here are actually paying Google money. Now I don't want to click their links because if I do, it's going to cost them money. I don't want to do that. There's no sense in me doing that. Essentially, we know that these guys are paying Google per click, not even per call. It's per click, not per opt-in. So anytime anybody clicks this, these poor guys got to pay Google some money. Okay, so let me just show you how much they're paying Google. So if I come over here, there's this tool called the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. And what this tool does is it tells us what the cost per click is for the keyword locksmith Pennsylvania. And you'll see it's anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month. Now this depends on what time of year it is. It could be seasonal. So it's anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 searches per month. So if we just get a calculator over here, and we do 1,000 times $12.75, Google is making, on the low side, $12,750 per month for this one keyword over here, locksmith Philadelphia. These guys are paying Google about $12,000 a month on the low side, and then the high side, they're paying, so 10,000 searches, right, times the $12.76, so $127,000 a month. So it's a range of $12,000 to $127,000 a month that these guys are paying for this keyword, which is crazy. So what you would do is, using the Rocket Video Ranker system, you could, if someone is servicing Philadelphia as a locksmith, well, they're going to be servicing Burlington, Willingboro, Mount Holly, Mount Laurel, Springfield, Upper Darby, Wayne. They're going to be servicing all those areas, right? So what we would do is we would create a channel and we would get videos ranking for all of these different keywords, okay? And then what we would do is we would write those rankings out. We would give them a significantly better deal, a no-brainer deal, right? So a no-brainer deal would be anywhere from $497 a month to $997 a month, right? That would be a no-brainer deal, and we would get them all these different rankings in all these different cities. We would want to overwhelm them with rankings, 20, 30, 40 rankings. It's not any kind of effort for us to do that with this software. The software makes it very easy for us to get rankings in all these boroughs around Philadelphia and then approach one of these guys. These are the guys we want to approach because these are the guys that are paying the money, right? These guys are here ranking for free. Now, I'm not saying that they're not qualified. They are qualified. However, these guys are the guys that are actually paying the money. So I would always start with them because we could save them a bunch of money, right? And then if they're not interested, then we could start hitting up these guys, because at the end of the day, if you're only showing up once on the first page, you have a 1 in 10 shot of getting called, right? So you've got all these ones down here too. These guys are all paying for ads. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got a 1 in 19 shot of getting called if you only show up once. So the angle when you're contacting these people is, hey, listen, you're already on the first page. I can also get you on the first page with a video. And videos get higher click-through rates because people prefer to watch a video versus clicking and reading a website. And we can get you to show up here also, and it's $497 a month, right? I always recommend people start also with less money, with whatever they're comfortable with at first, until they build confidence and they build a client base. I mean, if you pick up 10 $497 a month clients, that's $5,000 a month coming in revenue. We still have 11 clients paying us recurring income for 4 years now for videos that we have, channels that we've been renting out in the DUI niche. So I think that if you're not comfortable asking for a lot of money, don't do it at first. Like do with what you're comfortable with. Make it a no-brainer deal so you can pick up some clients. You have like the rest of the country to scale your business and increase your monthly income after you get more comfortable. I also recommend picking niches that also have, expensive cost per clicks, So, anywhere from $12,000 to $120,000 for one keyword is pretty amazing. Now, if you come in and you rank for all these boroughs and you're coming in at $497, $997 a month, that's a no-brainer for a business that's paying anywhere from $12,000 to $120,000 a month, right? And that's the secret to this whole thing. It's creating an irresistible offer that's just a no-brainer for them and allowing the business to be prolific, to be everywhere, right? That's really what you want to do. And it's not a complicated process. It's pretty simple to do, especially with the Rocket Video Ranker Pro package. The software and the apps just make your life so much easier. You can literally go in, get all these rankings, right? And you can show them to the business and say, listen, these are all my videos over here. We can turn them over to you, put your phone number on here. Especially with the bonus package that you get where you're going to get video packs already done for you. You can load up those videos and you can just go in and change the title and have it so that their phone number shows up over here in the title of the video. You can put the number in the description. You can even put an annotation over the video with the phone number, with their phone number, so you don't even have to mess with the rankings. So you can even get the rankings ahead of time and then approach the businesses and show them what you've done and say, listen, we've got all these rankings on the first page for all of these cities and we're looking to rent these out. The first business that comes along and takes them, it's theirs. And they're exclusive to you. We're not going to work with any of your competitors, right? And if you say, no, it's okay, it's not a problem, we're going to give South Philadelphia Locksmith a call after you. And then, if you call South Philadelphia and they say no, say no problem, we're going to give AM and PM Locksmith a call after you, and we're only going to work with one. So, if you come to me after I sign up AM and PM Locksmith, I can't work with you. I've already given them the business, okay? And then one other thing that comes up is businesses ask, why do I have to pay you monthly for this? A lot of businesses ask that. That's one of the biggest objections that we get. And our answer for that is quite simple. It's like, hey, listen, these guys are also paying for people to do the same work that we're paying, and so it's their job to knock us off of the first page, and so they're doing the same work that we do, and so we have to keep fighting back to keep you on the first page. So it's a monthly maintenance fee that allows us to keep doing what we need to do to stay on the first page and beat out your competition. If we don't do anything, they're going to keep working and they're going to keep doing what they need to do to beat us out. So that's why there's a monthly maintenance fee, because we have to continue working on this. We have to continue doing what we need to do to keep you on the first page. And so inside of the Rocket Video Ranker training, we teach you what you do need to keep doing to keep the rankings up there if a competitor comes along and knocks you off the first page. And it's really easy. It's nothing difficult. It's essentially getting an additional backlink or embedding the video on some Web 2.0 sites, and you can outsource all that stuff for $5 on a site called Konker, KONKER.io. There's a ton of video SEO services in there that are anywhere from $5 to $20. You don't need to tell your clients this stuff, right? You need to keep this stuff to yourself. And essentially, what it'll do is it'll put the video back up. And we teach you all of that inside, so it's nothing for you to worry about. We're not going to leave you hanging. And this is stuff that Bill and I do in real life. And so we know how to handle all these issues when they come up. And Bill is definitely there to support you in anything that you need, especially with all the training that you have along with the apps. You got what you need to kick butt with the Rocket Video Ranking Pro system. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy this bonus, and I hope I was able to connect some dots and make you realize how easy it is to get to $5,000 a month coming in every single month while you sleep using this amazing method. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Here's for prosperity, Anthony Aries.